Hey guys, it's Miss Sam. I'm going to do a quick little explanation video about what I expect for Wednesday. So on Wednesday for reading, what I expect for you to do is to complete the Because of Winn-Dixie task card. So it looks like this. I'm going to bring it up. So it's just a little task card. So I'm going to read the directions to you because I want to make sure that you see that. Follow the directions. All written work should be restated and complete sentences. So incomplete sentences. So a complete sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with punctuation. So it's going to end in a period. So number 1 is going to be worth 2 points. You'll get 1 point for restate. You'll get 1 point for answer. So how did Opal's father's job help her convince him to let her keep Winn-Dixie? Question 2. Why is the library called Herman W. Block Memorial Library? Question number 3. Discuss how you would describe Miss Franny as a girl. Okay. Down here, who is in the story? Opal. I want you to tell me something about Opal. So give me one of her character traits. Go back and look at our character trait page if you need it. And then find something in the text that tells me that. Okay. Miss Franny, tell me a character trait about her. Find something in the text that supports that. Tell me a character trait of Winn-Dixie. Go back in the text. Find something that supports it. Amanda Wilkinson. And then go back in the text and find something that supports it. Now, last week we were talking about characters, setting, plot, theme. So this ties back into it. We are still talking about story elements, and it all ties in together in reading. So we might go back and talk about other things that we have done before. So the next thing is setting, where and when the story happens. So restate and answer that. Now I'm going to show you something that you can do. So I'm going to make this smaller. So by doing that, I'm just going to click this little button right. Actually, I want to go back over here and I want to open this because this is my story. And you're going to need the story in order to answer some of the questions. Okay. So I want to make this smaller. And in order to make it smaller, I'm going to hit this button. Okay. I'm going to make it smaller. Move some of that stuff out of the way. Okay, so I wanted to make that smaller. Now over here, I want to bring this page over. So I'm going to click and I'm going to drag. And I'm going to have it set up where I have 2 different things going on at once. Okay, so now I've got my story brought up and I've got my work brought up. Now you're not going to have me in your way. So I'm just going to move me over. So you've got your work over here and you've got your story over here. So you can read your story. Now you might have to scroll to the side, but you can scroll to the side, from side to side, and up and down. Now, with your fingers, if you use 2 fingers if you have a trackpad, if you're using a Chromebook, so let's say this is your trackpad. If you put 2 fingers on it and move it like this or from side to side, it's going to move your text around. So it's going to move your Because of Winn-Dixie around. So that's just going to be an easy way for you to move it around. Just use those 2 fingers and go over to the book and it'll help you move it around. And you can also scroll using 2 fingers. If you use 1 finger, it's just going to move your mouse. But if you use 2 fingers, it's going to move your document. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, so after you finish this and answer these questions, so you have, it's 2 pages, and then you've got the text. I'm going to go back into our assignment. I'm going to make it bigger. So after you finish this, you're going to log into Clever and do a Moby Max lesson in reading. Okay, and I'm going to assign those to you at the beginning of the week. So if you need anything from me or Miss Shelby, we'll be glad to help you. Take your time. We're back in school. Now, there are expectations for your work. I want you to make sure that you start with capital letters. I want you to make sure you end with punctuation. And restate and answer. That is an expectation in 4th grade. We want your work to be quality, okay? If you need anything, let us know. Thanks, guys.